Hi guys, welcome back to Life Matters with Langua Leslie on Bayana Community Channel. I hope you enjoy today's video. Guys, welcome back again to our YouTube channel. We know it's been a long time that we've not been able to upload anything on Life Matters. We want to officially apologize to you guys. Something happened. We lost someone so abruptly in the family, and I felt like it was so unfair for us to be out here just continuing with life as if nothing happened. So we really are sorry we couldn't continue. I had to let some time go by so that we at least breathe for a moment before we come out here. And guys, I'm not going to promise that we are going to still be consistent because we are still here to do the barrier, so bear with us for the meantime, and I promise we are going to come back full soon when things fully settle. So thank you so much for understanding. So guys, before we stopped our last video, we were on the series on self-deception, and we were actually going to be on the fifth part of self-deception, which has to do with the impact of self-deception. So guys, we've talked about the symptoms, we've talked about the dangers, we've talked about the other parts, but today we are going to be focusing on the impacts of self-deception. So if you are here and you really know you've not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure to hit the subscription button and make sure to leave us a comment so that we know how we are doing, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload new videos. Not to waste much of your time, guys, let's dive straight to the first impact you notice when you practice self-deception, or when you're going through a period of self-deception, which is a lack of commitment. So guys, when you are undergoing a period of time where you practice self-deception, whether you decide to be practicing that knowingly or unknowingly, it leaves an impact of lack of commitment. Why do we say so? When you practice self-deception, there is lack of commitment in anything you do, whether you are at a job site, you are in a relationship, whether it's a relationship just with a friend or with a partner. You don't want to commit to anybody because first you feel like you know it all. You feel like you have everything. You have a grip of everything, especially if your self-deception is towards the fact that you don't need anybody's idea. You underlook everybody's idea. So we know at some point we commit to people because we feel like we want to exchange ideas, we want to learn from them, and for them to also learn from us. But if we feel like we know it all, then what is the essence for us? Trying to groom our relationships, or trying to keep our jobs, or trying to keep friendship when we know that we already know everything. We don't even need the people in our life. So we become less committed because we don't care if the people leave at any point or they don't leave. And also we also know that even on the other way, people who are in relationship with you as somebody who practices self-deception, the people will not even want to really commit to you, because when they get to know who you truly are, nobody wants to commit to somebody that is not even true to themselves, because if you are not true to yourself, you can't be true to any other person. So guys, the second point I want us to talk about is that when you practice self-deception, you lack motivation. Yes, that is to say, for example, if you already told yourself, like, motivation is that drive in us that push us to want to do the best, to want to become the best of ourselves, or the best version of ourselves, and also to motivate people, to push people in our lives to become the best version of ourselves. But when you live in self-deception, you've already told yourself that you've accomplished everything, you've achieved everything, so you don't see need to even be motivated to do more. You don't see need to motivate the people around you to become their best, because after all, it doesn't add to you, or it doesn't reduce anything from you. So you don't see the importance of motivating yourself to become the best version of yourself, because you feel like you already have accomplished everything, or you know everything, which is really a difficult thing. Which is why I always tell us, we have to look inward and see and make sure that we do all we can to come out from that state of self-deception. Guys, it is so destructive. So the third point I want us to talk about when it comes to self-deception is the fact that we experience a lot of stress. Yes. You know, with self-deception, you tell yourself you know everything, but in your deep mind, in the depth of your mind, you know, and people have told you time and again that guy, you don't know everything. So you live in a state of denying that you need people's help when you actually need their help. You are denying that you know something when you actually do not know. So with all that denial comes stress, because all these things like they keep mingling in your head, that you are restless, like you are unable to like ask for help. Maybe at some point you discover that you truly need help, and then because you've already told the people, you've already made people to think that you know everything, it is difficult for you to really reach out and ask for help. So you start struggling on your own in your own little corner, and you don't get the help that you truly need at the time that you truly need. So you suffer from a lot of stress, a lot of depression, anxiety, and fear, worry, and all of that, which is uncalled for. We all are human beings. We all live by each other, which is why they always say like two hands are better tie a bundle than one. So you have to get to a place where you realize that self-deception is going to make you stress up, is going to make you develop other illnesses that are uncalled for, and for you to come to yourself and just accept where you need help and how you need help and the people you need help from, so that you get the help you deserve. So guys, the fourth point I want to talk about is the fact that when you are experiencing self-deception, another impact is that you lack teamwork. Yes, you lack the spirit of teamwork. With self-deception, guys, you tell yourself, I am self-sufficient. Yes, I have made it in life, I've accomplished. I don't like, you don't see the importance of people. And we all know that teamwork is when people get together, share the duties, share their abilities, put in work together and accomplish a single goal at a given period of time. But if you've already told yourself that you don't even need people, then you don't need, that means you cannot even motivate teamwork. You cannot be in support of teamwork, because you will not even be able to accept other people's input or be able to appreciate other people's work. You just see yourself as if you've already known it all, you can do it all, which is a really dangerous thing, because then if without teamwork, you can't work in a company, you can't work in an organization, because every company, every organization depend on teamwork. Even in life, we need teamwork. At home, we all know that teamwork is the core. With children, we want our children to help out the best way they can. We want the parents to come in where they can, the mother, the father, everybody comes in, and then we make a perfect family. So self-deception makes you to be isolated. It makes you to feel like you know it all and you don't need other people, and so you destroy that very essence of teamwork. So guys, the fourth and the last point that I want us to talk about today is the fact that when you practice self-deception, you get to a place where you stir up conflict wherever you are or wherever you find yourself. That is to say, with you telling yourself like you know it all, maybe in a company, you are telling the other people that they don't know anything. And we all know how it becomes a challenge when you are trying to put in your effort, and there is this boss maybe, or there is this person in your workplace, or there's this partner that you are supposed to work with who thinks that they know it all, and they don't want you to even bring your own input. So at the end of the day, there is bound to be conflict when you are one of those people who work in a particular organization and you practice self-deception. So guys, we already talked about teamwork. So if there is not going to be teamwork, there is going to be conflict, because everybody wants to be appreciated. Everybody wants to show off, or like tell themselves, or be able to contribute the best way they can contribute. Even in your life, like people are happy when they're able to like bring in something. When people feel like they are not accepted, when they feel like they can't input in your life, and maybe sometimes you are somebody who wants to tell them everything that you know, like everything is all about you, they are bound to bring conflicts, they are bound to be fights, they are bound to be arguments and all of that. So guys, please, if this is something that you are going through and you have ever taken it lightly, I have just outlined a few of the impact. At certain points, we practice self-deception without even knowing. So let us look into ourselves. We need to get to a place where we get to full awareness, guys, knowing ourselves, knowing who we are, what we are capable of, what we are not capable of, and the importance of people in our lives, so that we get to appreciate people, so that we get to appreciate ourselves, so that we get to motivate ourselves to become the best version of ourselves, and to motivate others to become their best version. Also, guys, there are a lot of impacts of self-deception, and most of the impacts are always negative. All right, guys, so we've come to the end of our video. If you really enjoyed this episode and you feel like you have something to add, please don't forget to leave your comments in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you've not done so, and watch our previous video, and see you in our next video. Thank you so much. Bye.